hit play, right?
Hit play, Paul. We're ready.
Hi, my name is Mural Kadvi, and I'm a dancer, software developer, and creator of Illuminate. Computer science relates to creativity in numerous ways, immeasurable really. I mean, once you have the ability to write software, you can put ideas into anything. I do it with light suits. There's so much you can do once you have the tools to write software, and the possibilities are really endless. Over the next hour, you're going to get started with computer science by programming your own dance party. We've assembled some hit music and a team of great dancers for you to play with. You'll be using blocks of code to choose different dancers. Change your dance moves, make them respond to the music, and make them interactive. You'll see that your screen is split into 3 main parts. On the left is a play space. This is where your dancers will show up. The middle area is the toolbox. New blocks of code will be available in this space as you go through the lessons. The space to the right is the workspace. You can drag blocks out of the toolbox and into the workspace to build your program. The instructions for each level will be up here at the top of the screen. If you need a hint, just click the light bulb. To start off, let's make a new dancer with this red block. First, drag it out of the toolbox and snap it under this orange setup block. This dancer's a cat. You can also change where the dancer appears in your play space with this. Above the play space is the menu for picking out music. There are a ton of songs to choose from, so have fun finding your favorites. Under the play space is the run button. When you press run, you'll see the dancers from your program appear in the play space and the music will play. Try it yourself. And if you're feeling stuck, it's okay. Just get up and get moving. And before you know it, you'll have made your own dance party. So, what will you create?
Oh, awesome. Okay, Paul, go ahead and close that video and we are gonna get started. You don't have to tell us your real age. You can just pick one. That's okay.
Well, I top out at 21 plus, so really, it's very kind of them, actually.
Excellent, excellent. So based on the video, what is your first move here?
I'm going to take something out of the block and drag this out.
You got it.
Set up.
Okay.
And then I'm going to choose my animal choices, look like cat or slug. I'm going to start with the cat.
Okay.
And then he's going to take center stage. He's my first dancer. So let's
Awesome.
test that and see how he looks. Oh,
Let's do it.
I want to see about, Old Town Road. Sure, we'll stay with that for a moment.
All right, we're ready. All right. Yep, you got it.
He's got it down.
Awesome.
He works. So I can do
Awesome.
more of these, right? I can pop in more of these.
Sure.
Yeah.
And see what happens. If you've got 2 cats at the center or a cat at the center and a sloth at the center,
Now let's try that.
see what happens. Oh. All right.
We need a little more distance between my animals. I'm going to go
Yes.
bottom left and give this guy a try.
Perfect. Awesome.
I like it.
Excellent. So you got this level. We're going to go to the next level. Are you ready?
Glad. I am having too much fun. Like, wait a minute. I want
Oh,
more.
but there's more, Paul.
All right. We'll go to the next level. I think I know this one.
Oh,
I'm gonna
look.
see-
Okay,
I'm gonna
then.
see how intuitive I am. So I'm going to drag a block. right?
Yeah.
Did it last time. I'm going to assume it's here.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to have my cat. He's going to clap. He's going to dab. And then must be the control that runs it. Let's see if this works.
Okay.
So I have to hit this. No. This. Okay, run. Oh, there we go.
It's the up arrow. Awesome.
Right.
Now hit replay. There we go. Now
But
that
Luna,
little.
I want an explanation. This looks like it's telling me to hit the down arrow. Am I
Right.
misreading that? Because it looked like it was this one that did it.
It did. So as you look at this, see the green block?
Sorry.
No, that's okay. The green block says when up. pressed. So that's the action. So when you press the up button, this is what's going to happen. And that's the direction at which the clap goes. So the clap is going to the left now. And if you change that and make it go the other direction, it's going to go to the right.
Just so you know, Glenn, that's a dab, not a clap.
There you go. Oh, right, dab. Sorry. That's a dab. Yeah.
I love it. This is so much fun.
That's awesome. So we're going to go to the next lesson because you got this, and I think you are on a roll. So we'll go to the number 3. Excellent. So now we've got 2 animals, and one of them is doing something when you press the up arrow, and now we need you to do the second animal, and you can have two animals going at once.
So dragging this over like this?
Yep.
But I thought I had a cat in a sloth, but now I see a bear and a cat. All right,
well, you can change them to whatever you want.
Well, no, I'm all about the bear.
Okay.
So, I love this. So the bear is going to do random. Let's have the cat do Gangnam Style. And then, okay, so this is where I got, okay, love it.
All right, let's do it. It's really awesome. Fun. Well, so here's something interesting, and as we're teaching this stuff, a lot of times we'll show folks that even though you're doing the block coding, you're actually writing real code. So all the way over on the right-hand side in the purple strip, next to show code, this will show you what the code looks like. And I know it's super small, but when you look at it, so at the top, that's a function called when setup. So that's where that yellow bracket is. Yep. And inside of that, what you're doing is you're instantiating an object or creating a new object. And that's what that make anonymous dance sprite thing is.
Yep.
And the first thing in there in those parameters, it's a cat. And the cat is going to be at the X position 300 and the Y position 200. So that's like a, X and Y coordinates, which starts at the left side. So when you look at that, you're like, aha, the cat is further to the right than the bear is because the bear is at 100. Yeah. And they're both at the same height. So that's kind of showing you this is exactly what the code looks like. And as you look at the next thing, the when key is when you hit the up button, what do you want to have happen? You want the bear to randomly do a dance move, and that -1 means that it's going to be pointing that random dance move to the left. If it was a positive one, it would be going to the right. Isn't that cool?
Yep, so we have the what, we have the where, and then we have the action. Yeah, beautiful.
Excellent. Okay, let's move to another lesson. Let's go to lesson number 4. And this one in particular, we thought you would really like the dance one because rumor has it that you were learning how to play the guitar, and I wasn't sure if you knew how to read music, but now you know what measures are, right?
I do, yeah.
So this will then change movements based on the count of the music. So this is also a really great thing to do with kids that are learning music theory. So let's make this dance.
So I'm going to do this after. Oops, not going to let me do that. Okay.
So if you look at the measures in the top left-hand corner, it will tell you what measure it's on. So wait till it gets to 4 and you'll see what happens. Go. Awesome.
I love it.
That is awesome.
He will do this forever, or I must have some other choices.
Yes. In this particular one, not any choices, but we'll move to one more lesson, and that one will make it a little bit more fun. So we'll go to lesson number 5. All right. So now here you have, after 6 measures, you can add more, and there's also this really cool opportunity to change the background effects. So what I'd like to see is the background effect change twice with 2 different kinds of animals, and each of them, doing a different dance after a different kind of measure, after a different number of measures. So you get to create whatever you want.
So right here, I have a frog at center. After 4 measures, it will do this. Do I just drag the background in next?
Sure. And you got to hook it to something.
So it has to be hooked into this block.
Yeah.
Got it. I would definitely go neon. Neon and sparkles. It sounds like a psychedelic trip.
Yes.
And then you said you want me to add, so I can have that, but then I could add another animal.
Sure.
Sorry, let me do this then. So all this just builds, right? Block after block.
Yep.
Great. And then we're going to do this. What is that? We don't want a pineapple. We want a shark was pretty cool. No, it's a New Hampshire. We're going with a bear. And then, so we have to do this, right?
Yep.
Really clap high. That's good. And then I want to do it though after. Why is that not?
Well, so think
Wow.
about that. Do you want the bear to
I
go
wanted
after
this up
60?
here, didn't I?
Yep.
So I have to drag it down.
So what if, how about you move the make a new bear? So move your after at the bottom for now. Now put the new bear up in the orange part where setup
I
is.
get it. Yeah. Is that right?
That will probably work, I think. I don't know if the new bear has to go in the orange, but it might work. We'll try it.
Can I
Worst
say,
case.
can I do a run at any point just to test
Sure.
how it's done?
Absolutely.
Great.
Si el ritmo te lleva a mover la cabeza, ya empezamos como es.
There you
Okay.
go. Now,
Love
so
it.
so you've got it. I mean, you've totally got it. So you could sit here all day and play with this, which is, actually a little bit more fun than real work, right?
I was going to say, I think that is actually my plan, but yes.
Exactly. So we won't have you go through all of these and get to the end because I think you've got a really good sense for this. And when you're all done, and you finish this whole thing, you'll actually earn a certificate. And yeah, and we wanted to show you what that would look like. We
Can
could
I
let you
just do
keep
one
playing.
more? Can I? Will you just stay with me for
Absolutely.
1 second?
Yes.
Too
I
much
think you
fun.
need to change background again.
Oh, I've changed background again?
Sure, why not?
What?
And then maybe
Let's
get
do
a new
this.
song.
Yeah, let's do this tropical because it is getting a little, and then fireworks.
Yes.
And then 2 seconds. Okay, let's try that.
Okay, here we go.
Si el ritmo te lleva a mover la cabeza, ya empezamos como es.
This is more. This is more fun. I could spend the rest of the afternoon. I think I know what I'm doing for the rest of the afternoon.
I think so. Well, then afterwards, you'll have to send us your certificate after you earn it. So,
Okay, how do I earn my certificate?
well, you actually have to finish the whole darn thing.
Okay.
So when you're all done, you'll be able to get a certificate. So if you don't mind, I will share a screen so I can show you what you can earn when you're all done.
Please do. This will be my incentive. This is what I'm working towards.
All right, you ready?
I'm
Here
ready.
we go. So, and this, Paul, dun dun dun, drum roll please, is what you will be earning when you are all done successfully completing the hour of code.
I love it. This is
Isn't
great.
that cool? Isn't that awesome? That is
Absolutely.
awesome. So thank you again, Paul, for taking the time to do this. We truly,
my
truly
pleasure.
appreciate it. And I really do want to see your real certificate when you're done, okay?
Okay, so I can just go back to this link that you gave
Yeah.
me. We're working at it later on. I really won't do the rest of the day, but I will come back to it.
Absolutely. There's a bunch of different ones in there. There's one of my favorite ones is they have like the Anna Elsa one, and you actually have to use geometry to make it like they skate around the things and make different shapes, and it's super cool. I love this. It's one of my favorite things. So
Yeah, and it's just, I love the way that they're making coding accessible and less scary to people.
oh yeah, me too. Because the more the merrier.
Yeah, yeah, it's great. Thank you guys.
All right. Thank you. Have a wonderful rest of your day.